Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For those of you who just tuned in to my channel and this is your first time here, my name is Vicky. I am on a journey. And my YouTube channel is Live Life or Life with Live You. And how I came up with that name, it was years ago. I was suffering from obesity. I mean, I was almost 300 pounds, couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe. Barely could walk, a lot of health issues. So one day I decided to get healthy. I decided to take charge of my life. And I went on this health journey and I started, eating meat. And then I was introduced to the vegan life. I tried that for 3 years. I lost the weight. And so far I have kept the weight off. And I think I started in 2012, 2011. I'm not sure, but it was one of those, 2011 or 2012. That started the journey of living your life, a life will live you. So this year I started the nomadic life. That means I'm traveling here and there, just traveling around, living my best life possible. But my goal, well, let me back up. I ran across Bob Wells' station on YouTube, and he was sharing his life about how he got a divorce and had to pay child support and wasn't able to really have a place, afford a place on his own, so he had to live out of his van. And he teaches people how to survive and live out of their vehicles, RVs, SUVs, cars, whatever you have. And when I ran across his station, I was just like, yes, this is something I've been looking for, because rent is so outrageous and it's hard to really afford to live these days in apartments or even in a home if you own it, because of the overhead. If you have a home, I had a home before and it was a lot of overhead in it, as far as keeping up the mortgage, the yard, the plumbing. If things break down, it was all on you. So when I moved into an apartment out of my home, I was thinking that it was going to get better, but that wasn't the case. So I stayed in apartments about 8 years, 7 or 8 years, and the rent is constantly going up and up. And here's the thing, if you're used to having nice things and you're used to living in a nice area, the more it's going to cost you, So when my rent jumped up to $1,400 and $1,500 a month just for one bedroom, not to for one bedroom. And I said to myself, this is ridiculous, the prices. So as I began to try to shop around to look for something more reasonable, every place that I went to, it was like you have to make 3 or 4 times the income that you have. That's ludicrous. And I was like, what? 3 or 4 times the income that I have? And they was like, yes. So do you have extra income, or do you have this, or do you get child support? Do you get... And they just kept, do you work a second job? Which I was working a part-time job, but it wasn't nothing major. It was just really food and gas for the part-time job, so it wouldn't really meet my expenses. And it was just something to do to get me out the house. So that went down the drain, and I decided to pack up. I said, I'm just gonna relocate, and I'm going somewhere where I can afford to go. So I relocated to where I am now. And when I first got here, I got a job. I had the job before I got here as a job coach. So I still wasn't making enough money. And you know what? I said, the more I looked at Bob's videos, the more I was convinced that this life was the best life for me. Because I got tired of meeting the demands of the property managers, and they continue to renew. When you renew your when you renew your lease, they continue to go up on your lease. It's not locked in like back in the days. You can lock it in for 12 months or 24 months, and they won't go up on your rent. But now, when you go in to renew your lease, it's an automatic thing that they go up. They will go up on your rent, whether you want them to or not. You don't have a choice. But anyway, to make a long story short, I'm so elated that I ran across his videos, Bob's videos, and that totally changed my life. So last night was the first night that I slept in Diamond. This is Diamond. So I slept in Diamond. I didn't get that much sleep because, it's just like when you get a new apartment or a new home or whatever the case may be, you kind of just keep one eye open and one eye closed, listening and looking. And so that's how I did last night, kind of listening and looking. But it was all right the first night. And I know I have to get used to this. This is something new to me. And once I get used to, sleeping in Diamond, in a, SUV, that it will become more comfortable to me, more relaxed to me, and more homey to me. So last night was because I didn't get enough sleep. But I'm looking at the rewards And the benefits and the rewards are I can save money, live out of here and save money, because my goal is to buy land and get me a home. That's my goal. So that's the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Another reason, I want to be debt free. Debt free. I don't want to owe nobody anything. When I purchase land, I'm going to pay cash. When I purchase a home, I'm going to pay cash. I don't want to have no mortgage. I don't want to have no land payments. I just want to be totally debt free. And I'm working on it. So I think this is a great opportunity for those who are thinking about doing this life. Y'all excuse me. Twisting and turning and dialing. But those of you who are thinking about it, that's great. Super. So my first night was okay. I know it's going to get better. And better and better. So I am getting me something to eat right now before I go to work. And I will holler at you guys later. Hope y'all enjoyed this. Thank you for all the YouTube subscribers and watchers. Continue to follow me. Have a happy day. Bye-bye.